World on my shoulder, heart full of blues, I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream brought to us by See Our View, one of our great friends, great member, great supporter, great people, great everything. Check the channel out. It's pretty funny. You'll love it.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Becky be here in a minute. She had to run to the little girl's room. Bump the table. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Sun shining here, but the wind has picked up out of the south, so I had to put this thing up. It's kind of a chilly wind. It's 57 degrees. High today going to be 64. Come on, 70s, you can come back. All right, let's get over here and chat. Mel 9011 free zip code list. First member, howdy. Having for lunch for Mel's birthday. Movie rots later. Traveler on Adventures, another member, howdy. Still no package. Lucretia, another member, howdy. I'm glad Terry is doing so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Lily T, howdy. Plenty of rest, Terry. Plenty of rest.
Yep.
Let's see. Real Robert Rockwell, howdy.
Yep.
38 and fog in northern Illinois. We had fog yesterday going down to Yuma. The fog here, when it lifts up out of the ground, because sometimes it comes out of the ground from evaporation, it was lifting the mud up with it. It was kind of cool. Catherine Cook, howdy, and Homer Nomadic Rat Pack, howdy. Another member, Naj, howdy. And CRV, another member, sponsor of today's live stream. Oh, yeah, y'all getting your eyes checked. Happy birthday, Crystal. Ivan K., our neighbor, howdy. My mouse is, what's going on here? My mouse is not working right. There's Mom, howdy, Mom. Love you too. Yeah, there we go.
You gotta get closer, girlfriend. Here we are.
Okay. Yeah, nothing big going on today. Generator's working fine again. Now that we got it replaced. I said sun's shining. It is partly cloudy. It wasn't shining this morning though.
What?
Kissing your ear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the inside of the ears. Yeah.
Close these out and go with that. There. Now I can see.
She's a little spoiled, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear the wind?
Well, I can see it. The Calam looks like it's breathing.
Yeah, I don't know what the wind speed is, but
He had it down so you guys could see the back, but the flap kept coming up at him.
yeah, it kept blowing up. It was really messing with the camera, and I said, I better go put that up there. So I put it up there. So no pretty view today. You just got me. I'm the pretty view.
Scary view, huh?
Good scary view. I love you too. Moose is doing just fine. He had no spells. Like I said, I ain't gave him any more of them old Roy treats. Went and got him a box of milk bones, and he's just fine. So we are working on trying to get back to the queue, hopefully within the next week, depending if Terry can find a doctor and Yuma to follow up. Yuma or Havasu, Earl. They're both the same distance.
Yeah,
Might even find one in Parker.
yeah. They have quite a few doctors there. I was actually impressed.
Yeah. There might even be one that comes to Quartzsite once a week. As
You don't
far as
know.
urologist or whatever. Is there a wind speed that you have to take down a clam? I don't take it down. I take the panels off and I leave the roof up and I zip the door shut and hope for the best. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
sure, Lake
Yuma
Havasu.
and Havasu are roughly the same distance apart. Hence why I see our views up there in Havasu right now. And like the Harbor Freights, they looked it up. Harbor Freight's 2 miles further in Havasu than it is in Yuma. So
She's climbing up. All right, Lily. Uh-oh.
have a great day.
Yep. Just like having a toddler.
Yeah. Okay, get caught up. All right, there we go. What was I talking about? Probably nothing.
The clam and wind speed. You
Oh
never
yeah,
know.
the clam. Yeah, I just take because the panels, if they got Velcro, if they had zip up panels, I don't know if I'd leave it up or not. Maybe.
I'd still take the panels off so the wind could go through
Maybe.
it.
But they're Velcro, and when the wind catches them and rips them off the Velcro rubs up against the screen and it'll rub a hole in it overnight. No time at all. 65 and rainy where Mom's at.
Yeah. It ain't raining here, but there ain't no more snow on the ground except for where it's been pushed out and all that.
There's Griswold Family Vacay. Howdy, howdy. And I use ratchet straps and heavier stakes.
They're rebar. Maybe with rebar.
Yeah, rebar stakes. Drive them into the ground, and I use the ratchet straps, anchor it down. I also swapped out the cheap tent stakes that came with it with the actual aluminum nail tent stakes. I have those in the ground, and this thing doesn't move. I know when Dee was setting hers up in the forest and that with us, it just had the regular stakes and the strings and that. She got a lot of use out of that one though.
Yeah.
But when we got that first one from Mel and Eddie, we didn't know anything. We used just regular stakes and the strings, and we almost lost it. And then as it went on, I learned to anchor it down with the ratchet straps and bigger stakes. And
New Mexico taught us a lot.
Yeah.
48
and drizzle. Going to hit another big storm. Get another big storm. No ice. No ice is good.
Yeah.
Ice only belongs in drinks and coolers. Yeah, right. Let's see.
No big plans today, right?
No. I don't know. I may start some laundry, but that'd be about it. Kind of planning on taking it easy today because there's a lot of rushing around and stuff yesterday. Had to go to Yuma, get the generator. Are you the manager at the Yuma place?
I worked for twice.
Twice, yes, twice.
I got
and
your
then
all right, you ready to get down?
called customer service on him. Hopefully he don't have a job today. Not to be treating people like that. And then came back.
Training too.
What?
The cashier needs training too. Then.
Yeah.
She's the one that got it started.
Let's see. Then came back. Got the generator all set up, oil, gas in it, battery hooked up, put in place, hooked everything up. Then I went to town and got dinner. because I had the only thing I had was pizzas and breakfast sandwiches. I had pork chop and chicken and ground beef and shrimp, but I forgot to pull something out. And we seem to do that a lot. So I went to Family Dollar and I found a Stouffer's macaroni and cheese pepperoni was with marinara sauce on it. That thing was pretty good, and I think it was only like $4.
And how much sodium?
I didn't look. I got blood pressure meds. I don't need all that.
All right. You still need to watch your diet. It can only.
I only ate one serving anyway. It ain't like I bought 2 of them and ate. But garlic bread would have been good with that. I should have got some garlic bread. But that was very good. I've never seen that dish before, and I said, "Wow, this macaroni and cheese with pepperoni and marinara sauce."
Some people need to be put in check, Earl. Woman at the pharmacy in Riverside needs to be fired. She had the worst attitude.
What is up with these?
Sometimes you got to put them back in
customer
check.
service is out the window.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to put them in check.
You got to check your blood sugar. Oh. Something else I got to check. We'll do that later. I don't have to check it now, though. My blood sugar is usually fine. We might have a piece of birthday cake for you to eat later. Oh, sweets. Thank you.
Yeah, see, he ain't going to pass sweets up.
No. I did buy a box of Little Debbie, 2 boxes of Little Debbie. Because you can't buy 1. You got to buy 2 because 2 is $5.
They got you coming like going.
Yeah, it's 2 for $5. So you can't buy 1.
Loves this sweet, so.
On my Little Debbie.
Just so you know, it says your breaker has made it back to court site.
Really?
Yeah, it's sitting there. It says it has arrived.
At the post office?
Yeah.
Well, see if he turns it back. We'll see.
You know he will.
Probably will.
He needs an address.
Oh, yeah, you need to send him an address.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I just did.
But
I won something last night, and I forgot what it was. I forgot what I won. On trivia.
You finally won something? Oops. Wrong button. What was the trivia?
80s music.
Oh, there you go. That's telling your age now. You know that, right?
Hey, he popped off a Guns N' Roses lyric, so, you know.
Oh, right there's his jam.
Let's see.
Anything with Guns N' Roses, that man could pretty much tell you about it, except for the later era.
Okay, quite a care package. Sometimes we need a lot of care, Danny.
All the help he can get.
Do what?
I said, you need all the care you can get.
Watch out behind you.
That cat, yes, he's wound up today.
Packing the RV for the move into mobile home. Excited for you guys. Hey, Going Green Mom. Howdy, howdy. You see, oh, it's too crisp to be real. I don't know. I got an itchy nose today. Somebody's talking about me. What are you doing?
Answering Danny before I forget.
Oh.
Yeah, shut up, leave me alone. I'm doing what I know what I need to do. Otherwise, I will not remember it.
Is that right?
Yes.
And
all right.
Yeah, she's feeling better each day. That's kind of how you did. It was day by day with you. Every day you felt a little bit better. It takes a lot out of you.
And you can't, with the 2 in the back, she's probably not resting the greatest anyhow, because you're stuck usually like in one position or kind of cocked. You got to put a pillow behind your back and kind of lay, but you can't lay on the other side because that's where your tube is. Yeah. I would go to the recliner and get cat naps one night.
Yeah.
Come out, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Couldn't
You
lay
can't
in the
nap
bed
anyway.
long. I can't. Yeah, I do. I'll admit it. But
Thank you, Lucretia.
I couldn't sleep in the bed, not very long. Or if I did get to sleeping good, the dang thing would start leaking.
Oh,
It
you
was
hated
horrible.
yours.
God,
That
pain
was
in
all
the
you
ears.
complained about the whole time.
And then he takes me to the urologist that we went to, and the doctor's like, okay, he goes, I don't see. He grabs my bag, still attached to the tube, and he's a tall guy. He's like, and he puts it up against the light. Well, I don't see any more gravel. And he goes, you ready to take it out? And I thought, well, I thought the hospital had did it. He goes, nope, take a deep breath. And I went, and I'm like,
Remember what I used to say to you? Because you walk around carrying her bag.
yes,
And I just watched the movie too, and I can't even remember what it was now.
right stuff.
Yep, the right stuff. That when they come out with them bags, and that guy was imitating that Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what he said.
I don't know, but did they give her the sexy thing to hang it onto her leg too? Where you could wear your slip your pants on or a skirt on, and it clipped to your leg, it wrapped around your leg. That thing would slide down my. I have no legs, guys. I have chicken legs.
Needed one of those flask
Yeah.
carriers that they used out here in the desert
Oh my God,
at
it'd
the
slide
brothel.
down my leg, and I'm like, yeah. He makes fun of me now. He made fun of me then too. He go, you want to go out to eat? I said, not with this thing attached to me, remember?
Somebody's cutting something.
Oh, but yeah, he did an imitation from the right stuff when they were shooting him full of air or something in the,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good
Mhm.
movie. I just watched that last couple weeks ago.
Now I hated mine. They sent me home that way, Troy. And within, I think the 8th day, I had a 10-day or 14-day appointment, and he said there was no more gravel. And he said, take a deep breath, and I did, and he took, I think he removed a couple stitches and pulled. But, oh my God. And then he put this big wad of like gauze and then this bunch of tape. He told me to leave it on until we got home, and that my husband could put a regular big Band-Aid on it. Roy can't take care of himself with boo-boos, let alone handling mine. I think Tiana had to do it for me. It wasn't, no. I don't ever want to do that again.
There's Manetti, the pre-zip codeless. Howdy, howdy. One of our
He took
members.
it. He
Yes,
took
I
it
took my meds this morning.
before the live. He was a
Yep.
good boy for once in his life.
And I kind of got up late. I watched 2 Dukes of Hazzard movies last night.
That's your
So,
fault.
the dumb one and the one they did after that, the good one.
The
And
one with
the first one had Johnny Knoxville
yeah, Johnny Knoxville. I was trying to think of the series he did.
on MTV. I can see it.
Had Willie Nelson in it too as Uncle Jesse.
Willie Nelson was in both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big pain. And then after they took it out, I had to keep it bandaged, he said, for at least 4 days till I got a good scab on it. So I know what Terry's going through. It ain't no fun.
Jackass. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That is not what I almost said.
I don't even want to. We don't even want to go there.
No, you don't want to know because I couldn't remember. I actually thought that was what I was going to say was the name of the show, and I was like, no, it wasn't that. It couldn't have been that.
Yes, that's the name of the TV series.
But yeah, it's
Our kids
Yeah.
love that series.
okay, Win. That's enough.
Yep. Roy took his meds, Hanaj. And we all didn't have to yell at him to get up and take them now.
But I did get up late. Gonna have my breakfast sandwich for today, and we bought all that oatmeal for me, and I've only ate maybe 4 bowls of oatmeal.
Yeah. My grandmom says she sneezed about 6 times. It's Roy. You're allergic to Roy. That's good. Oh, when I got out of the hospital, like the following day, I had to go right back in to see him.
Hey there, Troy. That's old. Howdy.
But they were still seeing the gravel, so the bag had to stay on and tube in the back 14 more days.
Mm-hmm.
I was so upset. I was so ready to get
then,
that out.
we changed up the diet, and you really ain't had any issues.
Yeah, but like he said, the other doctors kept saying it was the dark pop I was drinking. I usually had Mountain Dew.
No,
and
you had
tea.
Coke.
I would drink Coke, but at work it was Mountain Dew mostly. But I also drank a lot of water at work too. So, and then the other one said, "Well, you're drinking too much tea and coffee." And I looked right at the doctor and I said, "I ain't giving up my coffee because somebody may die." I said, "But that's when I pretty much started cutting the pop out of my diet."
I bought a 6-pack of root beer.
But like within every 2 years, I was going in for kidney stones. And the last doctor I saw up in Elkhart, I can't remember his name, he goes, "Does your family have a history of kidney stones?" "Oh, yeah." He goes, "It ain't what you're eating or drinking. It's just the way your body's producing them." So who do you believe?
That's what I would do. Forget the meds. Get the sugar, forget the meds.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got 3 of them telling you, well, one's all the pop you drink, and the other one's it's coffee, tea. And the other one said, because everyone in our family's had kidney stones. All 6 of us siblings have. My cousin Tammy gets them really bad. Weitzel gets them really bad. And I think my mom's niece gets them really bad.
Hey, Busby Adventures. Howdy.
And Donna, my sister Donna, was only water and still was getting them. So
I had them once.
Yeah, and he don't want them again either. Hey, Busby.
I passed mine though. With that stuff they gave me, it came out gravelly.
Nope, I've had to have laser where they blast them every time.
And the laser wouldn't even blast them. It broke the laser.
The big one wouldn't. That one was too big to pass anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's the surgery where they went through the back of my back into the kidney to get blasted, and then they let the bag filter it. I think I was in there, 2 days? And it still showed more gravel in there.
It was a while. You were in there a while.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, off and on, really.
Yeah. But it was like every 2 years I was getting stones. The last doctor said it's the way your body absorbs something.
Calcium or something.
Yeah. And he said mine was mostly calcium. And I'm not a big milk drinker. That man there can drink the milk. But not me.
I almost bought some yesterday. Almost.
So.
What are they building over here?
I don't know. But yeah, so the last
they come out and they start talking. You can hear just about every word they say because they got them. Their trucks must be loud and they're hard of hearing. Oh. They all talk louder.
Yeah, he was a good doctor though. I really liked him. And then he said, "Well," he says, "I don't see any more reason for you to come see me." Because by then, we had really started changing our diet then.
Yeah. Fairy dust, sweet wild winds. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Misha Lee, howdy, howdy, howdy. I didn't want to get up and do anything today either.
Yeah.
Had a bladder stone. Man, I heard them are the size of a kiwi fruit.
Whatever the one stone they took out, Busby, in the kidney was the size of a quarter in diameter. And the one doctor kept saying, look, we do this and do that. And finally I got reference to him, and he's like, your body would never have passed that stone without doing damage as a paperweight.
Jeez.
So there was nothing left of this one once they blasted it. Yeah.
Yeah, soda's got a lot of chemicals in it.
But we had already started, changing the diet. We were pretty much water. I still had my coffee in the morning. But all throughout the day it was water. So, and that's when he told me my body is just producing them. It's something the way my body, he said it sounded like genetics, because all 6 of us have had stones. My sister Donna would get them just as bad as I would every 2 years. And since they took the last stone, knock on some wood, I haven't had any. But he tested them, they were calcium, yeah. And I don't eat beets, and I don't eat beet greens. I don't eat kale.
You eat flavored kale.
I tried a piece.
Yeah, you don't like plain kale, but you like kale if it's made like potato chips with seasoning on it. You eat that.
Not a lot, though.
No, not a lot.
It sounded like me, Busby.
Yeah, they broke 2 lasers on you, too.
We ain't getting it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Somebody's sneaking.
Wow, I didn't even know she left. I was watching this guy in his flag. I have to check Wendy and see if we're going to pick up any more wind than what we're already getting. And I don't know what it is with these people letting their dogs run loose off leashes. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, he must be putting it down for wind, maybe.
There we go. Somebody was being sneaky. She went for the wet cat food.
I don't need anything that's considered rabbit food. I'm kind of craving a salad. Kind of.
Already had gallstones. There's no gallbladder left. So that was took out way before the kidney stones started. What?
Just watching these people and their dogs, and they just let them run. They're just asking for trouble. A coyote come up out of these washes. They ain't gonna have time to react.
We ain't just got coyotes. We got a bobcat lurking.
Well, and now they're starting to see leopards around here.
Oh, nice. Big kitties.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple pictures of them in this area.
Oop, I'll pass. Because, I don't mean whatever was on our solar panels, its print was about yay big. That is not your typical kitty print.
Thank you, Lucretia, for dropping that Friday Night Live link. That's always fun. I love doing that one.
I'm not sure.
No, it's just intentionally. They just let them run. They just open the door and let them out. It's like, our dogs are over here on a cable. Drives our dogs nuts because they're on cables. We're actually doing the rules. But they don't care. They just, knowing that your neighbor's got a dog tied up outside on his cable like you're supposed to be. Now, we don't leave them out there by themselves. We're always out there. But they just open the door and let them out. And then our dogs are going nuts. And it's just stupid. It's very stupid. Now, if they were out in an open area, it would be different. But we're less than a football field apart from each other.
Well, they're saying there's a jaguar that's been spotted. To me,
maybe wait, no, not leopard, jaguar, I think.
Well, it's in Tucson, it says.
No, they've seen a couple. I've seen the leopards. The leopards are the one with the spots.
That's what this thing is, and they're calling it a jaguar.
Oh, they showed two of them, two different ones because the spots were different on them.
Yeah, this one's spotted.
Yeah, mountain lions. I heard mountain lion sightings are up too now.
Yeah.
We got panthers up there. So we're excited to have you back traveling on adventures.
Yep. So, I mean, whatever the cat was, it just walks across our panel like it owns it. A couple of them, twice now.
Yeah.
So we know it's right there. And you thought you had one lurking at you that one night out there when you went to shut the generator off. You said it looked like it crouched when you saw eyes.
It was, yeah, because I scared it and then it turned around and ran away from me. It was on the other side of the wash down at the spot.
Yeah. So, I mean, people are taking up their land to hunt on. So, I mean, they're going to start coming down.
So they're calling, see, the post that I seen called those the two cats with the spots.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how they identify them. All the spots on a leopard or whatever they are like fingerprints. They don't, none of them are the same. And they noticed those two had different spots.
Hold on. I'm going to share it here. It
But
says Tucson, Arizona.
is it Tucson? Well, they shared it over here, so I thought it might have been.
That is what they're saying is a jaguar.
That's a leopard.
To me, that's a leopard.
But there's two pictures of them, and they got their spots are different, and they point them out. Jaguars are black, aren't they? I'm not actually sure.
Oh no.
Let's
Jaguars versus leopard. Let's see here. No, they're both spotted.
Do jaguars have spots?
Yes. According to that thing, let me stop sharing here.
It didn't go.
Hold on.
Do jaguars have spots? They've got spotty spots. Yeah, it's showing what looks like a leopard is a jaguar.
There's a little picture right here.
Yeah, they got little black dots in their spots.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's a leopard, that's a jaguar. Either way, they both can hurt and kill.
They're big cats.
Yeah, I don't want to play with the big putty cats.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Southern Arizona, they said they're making a comeback. Well, we're in Southern Arizona.
Yeah.
Tombstone, and all that.
Yeah, jaguars are native to the Americas.
Yep. Your black cats are usually your panthers, or they can be considered a mountain lion. Mountain lions can be tan, or they can be black. But a panther to me is black. A mountain lion, our mountain lions are considered tan.
And there's a lot of bobcats out here.
Yep.
And something else that looks like a cat, and I forget the name of it.
We found a picture of it. I can't. It looks like a small leopard.
Yeah, they got like longer, cool looking ears.
Yeah.
Hey, we forgot to play the thank you ad.
Go ahead and play it while I'm searching.
We'll be right back right after this.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade blues, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so...
I
Oh,
think they
nice.
call it a
Appreciate
Bengal,
congratulations.
but they have different levels of Bengals. They're the breed ones that are smaller cats for domestication, and then, but it's a spotted cat too, but it ain't as big as a leopard. But yeah, they're cool looking. And that one that looks like a jaguar or something with the weird looking eyes. I can't remember the name of it.
Lots of strange things out here in the desert. Things we don't have back home. We don't have a lot of things that'll kill you back home. Out here, just about everything. What is an ocelot?
That's a big cat too, but they have different stages of it too. That
How
might be what we were
did they
thinking
get a name
of.
called ocelot instead of ossicat?
Yeah, hold on. The Jagawanda.
A what?
Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture up by itself. This is one cat. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the way it looks. Let me get rid of the stupid ad.
Don't like the way it looks. Maybe you don't like the way it looks.
Huh? This is the one with the creepy eyes. That's from Mexico. It's been spotted in Texas. It's got an itty bitty head with a big fat body.
He looks mad.
Huh?
He looks mad.
He's got the weirdest looking eyes. I'm trying to find an ocelot. They're kind of cool looking too.
Yeah, we've seen a panther or something there a few years, well, quite about 10, 15 years ago. But yeah, they're everywhere out here.
Up in northern Arizona, that's where they had recently found a mountain lion eating on human remains.
Yeah.
And we were camping in that area.
Yeah, it was evil looking. You come across that at nighttime. What is that now? How many?
An ocelot. That's an ocelot.
I didn't know there was this many big cats.
They're not as big as a leopard or whatever the hell that thing
Okay,
was.
I didn't know there was that many cats that you can't make a pet.
Yeah. This one here is about the size of Lou, if I remember right. Because I was reading up because we saw a cat we couldn't explain. And my niece JJ she started looking up all these cats. And remember, I kept sending you pictures and you go, it looked like that one. Their ears are rounded.
Yeah.
I think that's the only difference on them. But they're known to take, like, your smaller pets. So.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
No, Vicky don't want to play with the big kitty, kitty, kitty.
There's Rose. Howdy, howdy, Rose, coming in here dropping links.
So, I have a kitty kitty right now that's been tormenting me all morning. Oh, Mr. Tux. He has been wound up all morning. We have a cougar up here in Snowflake. Yep, because we were camped by Williams. I don't remember the name where we were at. And I had Lou out. The boys went in, no problem. Lulu, she takes her sweet time. And flash the light over. I see eyes. Coyotes normally, once you start spotting them, they go the other way. This thing just sat there and stared at me, and then it growled. I about made a new door in Honey. And then Roy about put a door in Honey at the same campsite because whatever it was dropped from the tree, it broke the branch.
Fell out of the tree, yeah.
Yeah, it took the branch with him.
Now there's a responsible dog owner walking the dog on the leash.
Yeah. I don't plan on playing with any of the big kitties. Tuxie's is about as big of a kitty as I want to play with. And he can hurt you too. But yeah, there's all kinds if you start watching. All right. Danny got your address, so we're good.
Awesome.
So, but yeah, it's, Yep, and they're not afraid to take down a bigger prey, especially when you got two of them hunting together. You know, the biggest
Yeah, that was a
conflict
gust of wind.
I like to hear is these people when my dog's 150 pounds, it could take a coyote. One on one, yes. A pack, no. Because they'll wear the dog down until the dog can't fight no more.
There's a pack of coyotes running around west up there, and that's where most of the people are parked.
Yeah.
But they're always posting about them every night. It's a pack up there. But there's a lot of dogs in that area, though.
Yep.
And they think that's what's attracting them over there.
Yep. They run in packs, they hunt in packs. They usually send one out to do the investigation. That one will start
He's the
making
scout.
The
He's the
scout.
scout.
Yep. And that one's job is to howl back and let the other know what he's finding. If he thinks he's found the easy prey for dinner, guess what? Your dog don't stand a chance.
Well, I had a coyote pup try to be my friend last year.
Oh, yeah.
That was right over there, as a matter of fact.
I don't think so. We don't want no
He
pups.
stood there. He was barking at me.
No, I don't care. No
He was a
puppies.
young one, too.
He was lost and you were making hamburgers. In all honesty, your hamburger smelled pretty good. You should
He
have
was wanting a
shared.
hamburger.
Yeah, he wanted a hamburger. I could see me coming home and Roy saying, looking at the new dog we adopted. No, we're not adopting yet.
He likes hamburgers.
Don't care. Dogtown Road. It might have been there.
It was on Dogtown Road.
Yeah. That was, and then Roy gets on there and it says that the forestry, there was 3 of them, the cats. They got 2, but one was still running. So we're not sure if that was the one kitty, but it had already had a taste of human meat. So yeah, but it was human remains that they were eating on. Yeah, I didn't go out after dark after that. Roy took the dogs out.
Oh, yeah, sacrifice meat.
That's right. Oh no, we'd both be out there swinging like crazy, walking sticks, machetes. No, we're pretty protective of our dogs. So, but yeah, about put a door through the rig. There wasn't one. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Going green, Mom. We know there's coyotes. We can hear them.
Oh, yeah, there's packs of coyotes all
The
around
are
there.
the ones that are leaving the prints on the solar panels, and then over.
Yeah, because cats, as we all know, even the wild cats and the big cats, they don't care what they walk across.
No, just like a regular house cat.
If it's in their path, they're walking across it.
From Rock, the guy took a picture. It looked like a mountain lion.
Glorious life on wheels and member. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So yeah, coyotes they usually give away their because you can hear them as they're coming in. Big, the kitties are like like this one here. He stalks, and then he waits for the best moment to get me.
Yeah, I love coyotes. Are very vocal. I love the sound of them. I would love to hear a pack of wolves. That would be cool to hear.
Yeah. You have to probably go all the way up in the Yellowstone, Montana area. Yeah, one coyote can, but when you hear them howling back and forth, one off this side, one to this side, I call it echolocation because they're homing in on something. We used to get him by our house till we had our big dog, and they didn't want to play with him for some reason. Yukon.
Yeah.
Never had any problems with them, and then when we lost Yukon, they started getting close to the house, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Right in the backyard. Me neither, Going Green Mom. I mean, Tuxie's fun to play with, but he can get a little rough. I don't think a big kitty gets play and then gets rough, you're probably dead. No, I'll pass.
I wouldn't want to be surrounded by, well, kind of got surrounded by coyotes once, but
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
just
but
on
they
a
didn't
hike.
care. They were focused on what was in front of you guys.
Yeah.
They wanted the bigger
That was
reward.
it was kind of cool and freaky at the same time.
Well, the creatures got wolves. Oh my gosh, my dad was still alive. I was in high school, and me and my dad were outside, and you could hear him. And my dad said, "I said, what is that?" Dad said they were wolves. They were behind our friend's property line. Weren't coyotes. They were wolves. My dad grew when they built the house that my mom and dad had. My dad was 9 years old when my grandparents built it. They didn't have doors. Grandma would hang a blanket up for door. And my dad said the wolves would come up sniffing through by the blankets. So he grew up with them. He knew what they sounded like. And that's what he told me. He goes, that ain't a coyote. And he goes, those are wolves. And I know what a bobcat sounds like. Sounds like a woman screaming.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was cool, but yet creepy at the same time. That's the only way to describe that. It was very cool to hear them, but creepy at the same time. My poor mom was walking home from our neighbors, and we was teasing her that they found a dinner. She goes, who? Dad goes, you. My mom's like, oh, no, they not. My dad goes, you couldn't outrun them if you wanted. But it was pretty to hear them. They were calling back and forth and coming after something. I think my dad found a deer carcass later on across the road.
A caged mountain lion. That'd be kind of cool till it got out.
Yeah.
Go get the kitty. No, you go get the kitty.
Argue over who's going to fetch the kitty. Not me. You imagine going, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, when we go to the zoos with the kids, you know, they're beautiful animals like the white tiger we saw in Michigan City. But it was just a cub, and we watched as it deflated a ball. Remember?
Yeah.
When we could hear the one zookeeper, well, that didn't last long, did it? He needs a jolly ball. You can't deflate them. But it's beautiful to see them in a safe environment, but yet it's sad at the same time because the area that they got them into me is not big enough. We went down to Florida and saw that wild refugee, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Them cats were too big for the little space they had them in. That one tiger really liked Roy. He wanted a piece of Roy. Every time Roy'd go near him, he. So Roy said
delicious. He probably
Roy
pictured
was
me in a
good.
bun.
Oh yeah, it makes your hair stand up. They used to run the ditch line down the road for my mom and dad's. And it sounded like a woman. I told Dad, I said, sound like she was getting killed, okay? And Dad said, that's a bobcat. I never forgot that sound. Dad says, leave it alone. It's hunting or something. And I'm like, okay. I didn't go down. I didn't go out to the road. I didn't look for no big kitty because as soon as he told me it was a bobcat, I know they got good sized claws. But yeah, it's a sound you don't forget. That is for sure. Yeah, but like some of the zoos, well, that wild, what was it? Big cat refugee down in Florida we went to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, but to me, it wasn't big enough. Okay, these are big kitties. They need lots of room to roam. And that one male tiger.
Oh yeah, they were all them were small
were
cages. Yeah.
They were working. They had a couple areas that they were rebuilding, so I think they had to put them in the cages until their new space was done. But man, that one tiger, every time he'd see Roy, he wanted a piece of him, and he'd lick his lips like that, wouldn't he, Roy?
I'm telling you, he pictured me in a bun.
Probably like Bugs Bunny.
Mm-hmm. I probably turned into a T-bone or something for him.
I don't know, but he liked Roy. Yeah, but we went to I've been to Potawatomi, Fort Wayne Zoo. We did the big cat refugee down in Florida. Uh, Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. I went when I was younger. You know, they are improving as they can, the areas that they can have. So I'm glad that they're realizing that the animals need bigger space than just a little bitty like room.
Your private people usually take better care of them.
Yeah, usually.
They're more loved.
Yeah, well, I don't ever plan on having any big kitty as a pet.
Can you imagine the litter box we'd have to keep?
No, no. I never did the litter boxes at the house. It was the girls' cats. They did them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the ones that were down in the big cat refugee down in Florida, they were from like circuses, personal people that can no longer take care of them health wise or something. Yeah. Ivan.
Jesus, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they explained why the cats were there. And, the one guy was very thorough. You could tell the ones that were used in the circus, I mean, they were well fed, you know. It was one thing that big cat refugee made sure of. And they were working on certain cats were bonded, so they knew that certain cats they could put together. Remember the guy explained?
Yeah.
And they had already started expanding one of the areas because they could put more than just one or two in there. So they had to expand it. He said how much they had to go by. They had to go by a law for the Florida state, and they were expanding that big pen area to hold more than two cats because they could go out together and play. So I thought that was neat. But they had a couple areas. They didn't just have big cats. They had them birds, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They were the big, like, we call Amazon birds there. That one kept spitting seeds at us. And then they had a couple other little critters. There weren't just cats that they had took into, But they had the tigers, they had lions. Oh, they had a couple bears. Yeah, that's true, Lee. If you had a big cat, you wouldn't have to worry about them breaking in. Now, did you ever see the meme on Facebook? The guy does the little laser light. Somebody broke in and he put the laser light up on the person breaking in, and his cats attacked it. I know it was just done for a video, but that was funny. It shredded the person up. Oh, that's good, Rose. Oh, somebody's stuck in the driveway. Uh-oh, that ain't good. So, but yeah, I mean,
Nice.
it was neat. The guy that Roy was looking. Me and Autumn were really listening to the guy explain down there in Florida. Their mission was eventually to have the whole area in I call them pens. Big areas enough for all the cats to just roam. And at night, they would put them indoors in a housing building just for those cats, divided with walls. So I found that really interesting. And they had one pen done. So, and that one I think had 4 of the big kitties running through it because those 4 could get together without trying to hurt each other. And the other one was going to be bigger because it was going to hold more than that. I think those were the ones that came from the one circus that had retired, and they took the kitties in. But I remember the tigers. They had leopards. They had lions. They had bears. Some weird kind of birds. They were from the Amazon that you're not supposed to have in America, and they ended up rescuing them because the people that had them got in trouble. So they ended up taking those birds, and they had to be in a good size thing too. So I mean, it was a very good learning experience. I would like to get back up to Williams to that what is it, Baralooza, that big ranch thing up there you can ride through. Oh, I wish Jeff and Marge was on here. She could tell you about it. Up in Williams, that big ranch.
There's something.
They got
Yeah.
critters running too. Baralooza, something like that.
Bear
So
something.
I would like to just see what that is. Huh? You're cutting out.
I said bear something.
I think you got
What?
delay. Your lips were
No,
moving
I
before
said
the
bear
words come
something.
out.
What?
Yeah. I think there's a wolf refugee up in there too. Something about wolves. So, but yep, I'd like to get up there and not actually walk. Yeah, right there, Gloria Carol knows
Arizona,
where that
that's
is.
it. I knew it was bear something.
Yeah. With wolves, yes.
I didn't
yes,
think it was
yes.
Bear
I will
Palooza.
Palooza, I don't know. Hey,
Of course,
Carol knew
there's
what I
a lot
meant.
of things taking the name Palooza.
Yeah. All right, Lucretia, you have a great day. But
Yep.
yes,
Have
I
a
would
great day,
love to
Lucretia.
go up there. I think when we went up there, it wasn't
Man,
open
40's
yet.
still in bad shape.
Huh?
40 is still in bad shape up
Is
there.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have to go too far off of 95 to hit Williams to where that is. It's there by Williams.
It's a couple hours down 40. You're thinking Kingman.
No, not Kingman, Williams. It's in
Williams is down 40 a ways.
I know, but still. Yeah, so.
But somebody asked about a northern route today, and they said 40 is in very bad shape, full of potholes. They're breaking tires and axles, and I don't understand why they're not getting it fixed.
Well, right now they're probably covered in snow.
I am not risking Honey's suspension
No,
on that.
not right now.
Tires and
Not
their
later
rims
on.
and that.
Dude, later. I'd like to go there.
Yeah.
I would love to walk the streets of Williams. We had Honey at the time, no Bobby, so we really couldn't enjoy that little town.
No.
It's got a lot of Route 66 history. Old buildings. They still have some of the restaurants open. I mean, all we could do is drive by. Ah.
Yeah. And now they got zip line up there and all kinds of stuff. They added some sort of theme park.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Have a great day, Pneumatic Rat Pack.
Preserve
I'm
areas.
about to get off here
theme
too.
park. Yeah. But I mean, I'd like to go back up there and just explore.
Oh, I didn't know about the place in Camp Verde with.
All around here.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I didn't know about that place. Went to one in somewhere around in Missouri when I was coming back from the Army.
I went with you then. Is that the one where your mom was the little prairie dogs? They pop up. Your mom.
No, that was along the route. That was a different area, Oklahoma or something.
So. All righty. Well, I'm gonna step down here.
Yeah, we're gonna get off
I'll
here
try you tomorrow.
What?
Maybe. I don't know what time Tiana's picking me up tomorrow
for what?
to go help Autumn with the boys. Cody goes back to work tomorrow. I got to be there when they get off the bus. Oh, I hear puppy dogs.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Later.
Later, everybody. And again, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And we're just going to take it easy today and enjoy the windy weather. Somewhat windy, but we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Have a good one. Later, all.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night, starting to calm down with the morning light.